Thank you, Chair. Imene Cherif, I speak on behalf of MenaFem movement and the civil society FfD mechanism. Can you hear me? In para 52, the zero draft tried to identify that addressing the systemic challenges of international financial architecture is urgent. However, the entire chapter, as it currently stands, focuses on the status quo that the FfD process traditionally aimed to reform. We reiterate that the outcome document should reaffirm and recommit to the spirit of Monterey Consensus and to propose concrete actions to strengthen the capacity of ECOSOC macroeconomic coordination and immediate response to crisis by establishing a more coherent, inclusive, and representative financial architecture that supports the right to development and the fulfillment of people's human rights, fundamental human rights. The language in this section incorrectly presents the mandate and governance structure of IFIs as complete independent from agreement made within the UN process. This is a clear distortion made in the interest of some of the world's richest countries, maintaining their disproportionate power of international financial decision-making. We recommend the deletion of reference to independence mandate and governing bodies of IFIs throughout the zero draft. We strongly call for IFIs, including Bretton Woods Institutions and other IFIs MDBs, to be brought under proper intergovernmental democratic governance with the restoration of their fundamental establishment as integral part of the UN and full accountability to the UN General Assembly. We also reiterate the importance of policy coherence for sustainable development and adequate attention to the destabilizing spillover effect that macroeconomic policy in major economies have on developing countries, particularly through capital flows and exchange rate functions. Specifically, we recommend that a segment of the annual FfD follow-up forum is dedicated to expose such spillover effect and to provide guidance for macroeconomic policy coordination, including by undertaking necessary resolution in the intergovernmental agreed outcome document. Under the aegis of the UN, the President of ECOSOC calls for a special session of the Council within urgency in case any economic, financial, and trade crisis emerge. For paragraph 53, we highlight how reforms of Bretton Woods institution governance have thus far been deeply inadequate, particularly that IMF governance reforms have now ground to be complete halt. Ever since Monterey, even most significant governance reforms has resulted in only marginal vote increase for developing countries, while the 15th and 16th IMF quota reviews failed to realign any vote shares whatsoever. Therefore, we specifically recommend the deletion of paragraph 53 and as called for the group of LDCs today who proposed that for FFD4 to initiate a profound review of the IFIs MDBs ecosystem and to be undertaken by the UN General Assembly, which aims to democratize the governance of IFIs, including by adjusting the size of their boards, adequately redistribute voting rights, avoid the de facto voting power, and strengthen basic votes promised on the principle of equity of member states, among others. Second, repropose IFIs to support sustainable development process, promote the realization of rights to development, and operate in full respect of human rights standards and obligations. Thank you.